Okay, let's go to the Google keyword tool and let's look up let's see here, let's look up exactly how, let me show you exactly how this works. Try not to get ahead of myself. Action. Okay. Oh, I typed that wrong. DONTPDESPECH, maybe. Okay, now I want you to take a little look-see at some of the things that's going on this page, and if you've already done keyword research and maybe you've seen other courses that are somewhat similar as far as showing you exactly how to find a large paying keyword from AdSense, then you might already understand what I'm about to do. Let's look at a keyword like insurance, for example. And once I show you this, you're probably going to say to yourself, wow, why didn't I ever think of that? Because it's really simple what I'm doing, but it just, oh, okay, I need to actually sign in with let me sign in. Okay, all right, I actually need to sign in so that I could get the cost per click. So insurance, let's look at it now. Okay, there we go. Alright, let me open this up a little bit more. Let me hit click here. I'm going to show you something interesting. Okay, now a lot of people who decided they want to build websites with AdSense involved, or some people never even set out to make money with AdSense. It's what usually happens is they just end up making a bit of money with AdSense, and then they think to themselves, wow, how could I scale this business up and make more money? How could I be like those guys who make a ton of money with AdSense? It seems pretty simple, someone clicking on an ad and me getting paid, but I just don't know how to really scale it up to the point where I can make a living off of it. A real living off of just AdSense alone. The other ways that you make money on your website would just be bonuses or icing on the cake. As far as I'm concerned, I believe that's the way it should be. Whatever method works best for your website, then that'll be your main breadwinner, and then the rest will be like icing on the cakes. For some people, it might be very good at building a list and marketing to those on the list, and very good with copywriting and scripts and writing sales pages and those type of things, and so that's their bread and butter. But for me, I'm good at those things, I believe, but for me it's always been AdSense. It's just been an easy breadwinner for me. Now I'm gonna show you why I was able to pull in $5,000 in with hardly any hassle or any type of effort at all. And you can probably pull in a lot more if you just really devote your time solely to this. I do so much and don't give enough time to any one particular thing. It's probably my downfall. Now this is the thing: online car insurance companies. Okay, this gets a very small amount. We'll look at this little corner right here where it says approximate CPC search, and CPC stands for cost per click, if you didn't know, and this is the approximate cost per click, which means this is how much the advertiser is paying. I know it sounds crazy, but this is how much the small amount of advertisers that are over this are paying for this click every time someone types this word up, offline car insurance company, inside of Google. Okay, we're gonna go right there to look at it. When they type this up, these guys here are paying around about $60, anywhere from $49 to $65 per click. Okay, and what the reason why they would do that is because once someone joins their company, usually it's for life. Most people join insurance companies for life and stay with them some 10, 20, 30 years. And of course they will pay for insurance, which they were rarely ever use, if ever. And so it's like free money if you would look at it that way. It's a policy that's there that usually maybe 30% of everybody who joins will actually use that policy, especially within the first 10 or maybe even 20 years, if ever, maybe a life insurance policy. But I don't want to get sidetracked, but I'm just explaining that's the reason why they would pay so much, just so you would understand why someone would pay, or why a company, of course a multi-million or billion dollar company, will pay $65 per click, is because potentially that customer could give them upwards of $500,000 over the next 20 years or so, or something like that. So really understand that this is something that you are now going to be a middleman, if you will, as a publisher. You're going to stand in between the people who are looking for car companies and the actual car insurance companies that are actually going to be paying the 65 cents. Now they're going to be paying you a portion of this. So that's basically what Adsense is. It's just you are now a broker in between, standing in between the advertiser and the actual target, or the customer, the visitor. So understand that once you stand in between them, they congratulate you or reward you by giving you a little sum of money, which is normally between 20% to sometimes as high as 30 and sometimes as low as 10. But they usually, it just depends. It just depends on what ads they actually put up on your site. But for $65, if they were to give you 20% of that, you're going to get $13 per click. Okay, most likely you're going to receive between I would say high twos to maybe between $3 and $7 per click if you go into the insurance business, car insurance business, period. So now, with that understood, now you will ask yourself, you say, how would I get traffic? Well, again, we'll be using info links. Now, the basic premises is this, and let me clear this out. And now you have the whole method really, but I'm just going to go through and show you all the little gold nuggets and the tips and tricks that you need to implement the whole thing fully. It basically works like this. Okay, we're going to get you traffic. Okay, that's your traffic. This is your web page. Okay, and that would be your check, and here is info links. So so here we go. This is info links. Okay, they provide the traffic, or what you call the visitor. Okay, and that's a little person. Yeah. Okay, and info links. Okay, they're going to send person to your website. Here's your little AdSense box. Here's your navigation. Here's your opt-in. Here's your article. Okay, here's your little header. Okay, and got another little AdSense, and I'll show you why it's going to be set up this way. And you're going to have some links. Now, for every page, you can put three links. They're known as links. They're like little text links. They go across your page. If you've done AdSense before, I'm sure you're familiar. And you can put three regular boxes of AdSense. Okay, 3 different creatives you can put on your page. So you can get 3 links and 3 AdSense boxes of any shape or size on your page all together, and you can also put in 1 search box too as well. So 3 links, 3 AdSense boxes, and 1 search box can all go up on this page, and all of them shall. Okay, every last one of them shall. And the way I'm going to teach you is the right way to do things, regardless of what you've heard, because I've tested it. It's proven. It works. Just follow along. So here it is. Info links. There's the visitor. Okay, he comes to the page. He clicks the link. Okay, you get $2. to around about $7 a click. Okay. All right. And this is your check. Okay. And here's a check, and that's where they sign it. And whoever signs the AdSense, and on there it says $5,000 or $10,000 a month, and that's what you can make. Between 5 to 10,000. Just depends on how much you want to scale it. The way it works is, again, too, you're going to be paying for info links, which is, again, around about, let's say you paid around about $200 or $300 a month for your traffic. Okay. Let's say, let's see, it's like around about 2 cents a click, and you're paying for 300 clicks. Okay. I did that wrong. Okay, it's 2 cents a click, and you're paying, let's say, for 1,000 clicks. Okay, there, it'd be $20 every single day. Okay, out of that 1,000 clicks that you get, those are real clicks of people sitting in front of your page. Okay, how many people do you think are actually going to click on your website? Now, most of my websites get between 13 to 20% click-through rate, okay, or CTR. So we're looking at, let's just use a low figure of 10, okay, just of 10. So that's 10% CTR, okay. With 10% of 1,000, it's pretty easy to figure out. Okay, 100 people are going to click. Okay, that's 10%. Again, 10% times 1,000 people that come. Okay, it's about 100 people that click on that link. That is not anything strange. Okay, if you were to get normally for 1,000, you'll get anywhere. If you have a poorly optimized page, you might get, for 1,000, you might get like 20. That's pretty poor in my opinion. If the people are, if the traffic is targeted, and the people actually are looking for something on your page, then it's just a matter of ad placement. And if your ad placement is correct, and of course your color and your unification or the coordination of your page as far as color coordination, then everything should work out perfectly, where you're getting about 100, anywhere between 80 to 100 clicks without a problem. But if you have a really hungry market, depending on the type of market that you have, it can be anywhere up to 20%, or even sometimes 20, 23, 25% I've seen. Okay, so it just depends. If we go as high as say 24% out of 1,000 visitors that come to your site, looking at 240 clicks. But for the sake of this lesson, I'm going to choose something very small. I'm going to say if you only got 5% out of that 100 clicks, only 5, I'm sorry, out of that 1,000 visitors that came, you would get 50 people that clicked on the link, on some link. It'd either be the top banner box, or the left larger 336 creative, or the 7, I think is, what is it, 790 long top or wide, the wide skyscraper, whatever it is, you're going to get 50. Okay, 50 people to click. Now we already said you're going to get $2. So let's look at the $2. Okay, that's $100 if they paid you $2 per click in insurance. Now you should already have an understanding that if somebody comes and checks out your insurance page and clicks, you're going to get $2. You're not going to get anything lower than that with insurance. Okay, most likely you're going to get about, to start off with, about 380, and we're going to take that 380 and we're going to times that 50, and we're going to get $190 out of that out of that $190. You're going to pay back your $20 to InfoLinks for that day of giving you the 2 cent clicks at 100, and you're going to get $170. Okay, that's per day, every single day, and we take that times 30 days, and that's how you get to $5,000. Okay, now this is scalable, meaning that if you want to just start throwing tons of money into InfoLinks, you're going to make tons more money. The point, folks, here, so you can understand why this WSO is so valuable, is because this is nothing more than just doing what everybody should have done from the beginning. In other words, A lot of people come into this business and they get very confused by all the different methods that are out there, that kind of are out there, and they just keep you confused. But folks, it's really simple. All internet marketing is nothing more than just sending traffic to an offer, okay, that converts, okay, and it brings money. That's it. It's just that simple. You have to have this component though. Most people are missing traffic. They don't want to pay for traffic because they say, well, if I pay for traffic, then maybe I'll lose my shirt. I may never get it back, and that's possibly true. But let me tell you something, guys. With AdSense out there, it is the easiest way, in my opinion, to make money. Okay, a lot of people are not where they need to be. They're in dog niches, in crocheting, selling products like bakery and cookware and all of this stuff. When you deal with AdSense, you don't want to be anywhere near that stuff. You only want to be in the top tiers. And I'm going to show you something.